Shatta Wale has deactivated his Snapchat account. I'm going to tell you why at the end of this show. Now, something is very interesting is happening. Now, the Super Bowl happened. The Super Bowl happened. And in as much as Africans were not part or it's an American thing, something big is happening to Ghana with this particular Super Bowl, and I'm going to tell you about it. But we all know the Super Bowl is part of the American culture, and it's a day for celebration of sports, football, and then, of course, these are music. The halftime show is like a big part of it, and a lot of people are engrossed because their favorite will be performing. Last year it was Rihanna, and this year it was Asha. Now, in as much as we were celebrating, we're enjoying, do you know the amount of energy the security agencies in the US put in to ensure that everybody's safety? Because mind you, this was a star-studded event with all the stars from Taylor Swift to whoever on there making things happen. And just in case you are not aware, the Super Bowl that was played, the people involved or the teams, I know most of us, the entertainment people, we just go for the halftime show, but I think you should know that Kansas City, the Chiefs, they won, and then they were playing against San Francisco, the 49ers, and they also, put up a very great performance at the Super Bowl. Of course, Taylor Swift's boyfriend Travis Kelce was also playing with them, Kansas City, and then when they won, the laugh, it looks like this Travis Kelce guy and Taylor Swift have become the power couple in America, because it's like everybody wants to see. And then the way Taylor Swift was emotionally invested in this thing, you can see that it's crazy. Like her emotions, it was like a roller coaster. At some point she was actually chewing her fingers. It was up and down and all till the final moment where they actually picked the trophy up. But let me tell you some of the security details that went into ensuring that this Super Bowl was a very successful, because mind you, political tensions around the world has become a bit unstable, so they had to make sure that everything was okay and it wasn't a ground zero or a very good buffet service for possible terrorist attack. Now, so they were checking against human trafficking, and according to one documentary I watched, during big events like the Super Bowl is when human trafficking becomes like a very heightened thing. So they partnered with the rideshare app Lyft to ensure that if there are any suspicious acts, they show them how to report of human trafficking. They show them how to report it. Also, the U.S. Coastal Guard team, they were also checking the seas, the coastal levels, to see that there was nothing fishy happening. The TSA, they were on the field, they were on ground. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection, they were also on ground. Then 12 DHS agencies were also on the ground, alongside other important security agencies. There were drones moving in. There were people that were going to on standby, ready to shoot down any unauthorized drone that will fly. It's like they were everything was tight. Security, no, it was tight, just to ensure the safety of these Americans during one of the most exciting moments of their lives. And now let's talk about the Super Bowl and something that has got to do with Ghanaians. The Super Bowl, aside the Super Bowl itself, the games, the halftime show, one thing that people also look forward to is their commercials. In fact, their commercial is so like one of the biggest thing. People it's like it's so expensive to have your commercial on there, and people actually judge the commercials as if they are judging the games. And one thing that we saw was a commercial by Ghana, shot in Ghana, and it was called the Born to Play. It was an NFL international pathway program, and that one was aimed at helping athletes everywhere to actually be discovered or to be able to play football. Now, one thing that I think made me very excited about it is it actually sort of culminated, or it was the best way to sell Ghana and Accra as the hotspot destination. And it didn't just sell the name Ghana on one of the most watched events in the world. It actually showed our culture. What I talk about culture, what do I mean? This thing aired right after Asha's Super Bowl performance, and as soon as it finished, Owusu, who was one of the NFL players, we saw him. He is from Ghana, and over the time, NFL, whenever he's going to play, we see him in his nice kente, showing the different outfits from Africa. And to me, this is what made it even exciting. The commercial that was shot to let people know that now NFL they are looking for players everywhere in the world so that you can be part and to make the dream to be realized. It actually showed, it projected a Ghanaian name. The main character, which was a young boy in it, was called Kwesi. Kwesi is a Ghanaian name that to me projected some of the Ghanaian culture, which is our Ghanaian names, and then the use of the African print by the mother. You can see the room, the design, it has this African print in it. The man Owusu was standing at the top, his prints in Toma Tutuno, it had African print. And then there was also the market. They went to Accra, the center of Accra, to go and shoot it, and it showed a beautiful market. When I saw that place, I knew I've passed there before. It showed the beautiful market and everything, the culture of the market, how people were taking coconut, people were sitting there. And to me, one thing I also love so much, it projected our veteran actors Fred Amugi and my own father Mauli Semefo, and it projected our language. They were speaking trees. Anybody projected the Ghanaian language tree, and it showed the Accra and everything, and it was such an exciting thing to see. This is one of the hottest thing happening up in the world, and Ghana is being projected, Accra is being projected. I hope that the Ghana Tourism Authority will highlight on this thing and project it more to attract more people for our beyond the return agenda that we've been pushing. But it also showed how the simplest person can achieve their goal. The reason I'm saying that is that the boy, he was wearing that Saito uniform, and we all know what Saito uniform means here in Ghana. It means that it was for the poorest people, those people that are underprivileged. I mean, times have changed, but generally, when we say somebody that went to Saito, it means that financially they were not okay. They were from some form of underprivileged society, that kind of thing. And to see that the NFL is saying that people that are not in the capacity to reach the highest potential, this program is made to discover you and make you reach your highest potential. And to me, the entire projection of Ghana to the rest of the world in one of the hottest productions was one of the best things we could see. We are very, very excited. I am very, very excited, and I know this will go a long way to project Ghana to the rest of the world. Now, I mentioned in the beginning that Shatta Wale has deactivated his Snapchat account. Yes, it's true, because somebody is using his account to scam. So Shatta Wale has posted that he has deactivated account. So whoever is using him to scam now use your father's name to actually scam. And so this has been the big stories. Let me tell you how to say nos in Spanish. So palabra del día is nos in Espanol, and nos in Espanol is nariz. So to say I have a small nose, you say tengo la nariz pequeña. I have a small nose. So this has been T with the Talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do it now. Hasluja.